growth. My mindset is improving. Or favorite quotes used to cultivate inner strength and navigate through challenges. Mindset is everything. Change your mindset and your life follows. Keep watching ChristyNuga Motivation. Instead of seeing your mistake as a dead end, look at it as a lesson or feedback. You should ask yourself, what did I learn from this rather than why did I fail? This shifts your focus from feeling inadequate to finding new strategies that will eventually work. Add the word yet to your thoughts whenever you feel stuck or confused. Think, I don't know how to solve this. Simply add the word yet to the end. This small shift rewires your brain to see confusion as a temporary part of a learning journey rather than a permanent failure. Hop on the train of Rewire Your Mind for Growth. Growth is a process. Remember this. Your mind is a very powerful tool. And when you renew it, your life follows. Never write off anyone. The person whom you see today as your enemy can be someone to help you tomorrow. A constructive mindset views enemies as teachers who provide insights friends might be too polite to share. By analyzing an enemy's critiques, you can perform self-assessment and improve your performance. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. How you perceive personal and interpersonal potential determines your future relationship with others. A growth mindset operates on the belief that people and circumstances can change. This views conflict as an opportunity for growth rather than a catastrophe. This openness allows you to seek feedback from enemies to identify personal weaknesses and then improve. Practical steps for mindset shift. To move from seeing an enemy as a threat to a potential helper, consider these mindset-driven actions. 1. Empathy and curiosity. Instead of assuming the worst, ask why the person is acting this way. Understanding their motivations can reveal common ground. Number 2, emotional resilience. Focus on your own reactions. Refuse to allow an enemy to control your peace of mind. This keeps you in a position of strength for future collaboration. This is generally attributed to Lord Palmerston, a 19th century British Prime Minister, who said in 1848, "We have no eternal allies and we have no perpetual enemies. Our interests are eternal and perpetual." Mindset is everything. Change your mindset and your life follows. Keep watching ChristyNuga Motivation. So how do you measure whether you're growing? I want you to change your focus. Ask yourself, am I getting better? Learn to see failure as feedback.
Identify these growth signs.
When you feel uncomfortable staying the same.
When you are more intentional with your energy, say no to things that no longer align. View failure as information, not as a dead end or as definition of your identity. Mindset growth on ChristyNuga Motivation.
Stop stop making excuses.
What you believe about your abilities, how you respond to challenges, whether you push forward or give up. Join the train, do not be left out. New episode every week on this new series. Rewire your mind for growth. They're too old to learn. That's big mindset. And the very first, I'm so on the teacher, I'm an old man like me or an old man like me. I can't really learn anything much. Such a person will say, I can't really change. Anyone can change. Everyone needs growth. Young, old, get better. Everyone. We all need to learn. Life is all about growth and grow together. So either one is growing. Hop in, let's grow together. New episode every week. What if I told you that the difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck is not talent, intelligence, or background? It is mindset. Hop on the train of Rewire Your Mind for Growth. New episode every week. Well, the truth is that your thought pattern has a direct reflection on the kind of life you live. Okay, take for instance, there's something called premeditated actions. Someone who wants to harm a person would have considered it, would have thought about it, would have processed it, and on before he or she eventually carries it out. So, the point I'm making right now is that anything, even negative thoughts that you allow to take over your mind, show forth, it's like a magnet. It brings forth the actions in your life. This works like magic. You attract what you focus on. Positive affirmations plus consistent actions equals unstoppable confidence. Every morning, tell yourself, I am improving, I am getting better, I am growing, I am achieving greatness, I am evolving. Even the Bible says, let the weak say I am strong. Practice on a daily basis positive affirmations and watch your mindset transform. Fear stops most people from moving forward. Here's how to overcome it. Act despite fear. Fear disappears when you take the first step. Start small. Build courage. One step leads to momentum. Growth is on the other side of fear. What do mentally strong people do differently? They control their thoughts, not their emotions. They focus on what they can control, not what they can't. Each day, remind yourself, your thoughts shape your reality. Train your mind and your life will follow. Thank you for watching. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, ChristyNuga Motivation, go ahead and do that. Share this video with someone that needs it. Number one habit of mentally strong people. When you're working on, let's say for instance, maybe you're trying to work on your health or maybe weight issue, recognize one fact, which is that momentum builds with time. So what does that mean? You need to start small, go at your own pace, even though you would want results fast, but then go at your own pace in order to help yourself to grow in life. you need the following. Try these 3 mental discipline hacks to level up your life. Start small because consistency is key. So you start small, step by step, to build momentum. So starting small, that is, you commit to one task daily. If you're working on your health, or maybe you're trying to learn something, you start step by step, little by little. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Secondly, remove distractions. Focus beats multitasking. So don't try to do too many things at once. Focus. Thirdly, track your progress. Small wins equals big momentum. Discipline is not motivation, it's a habit. What do I mean? You are working on something. Be focused, concentrate, so that you can actually arrive at the end result. Always remember your why and let it propel you, let it be the catalyst that will push you to keep moving forward. So therefore, use these hacks and let's see. Talk to me in the comments. I read all comments. Subscribe if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Nuga Motivation. See you. Guys, one quick mindset shift. Focus on progress, not perfection. Self-doubt shrinks when you see yourself moving in the right direction. Be willing to learn. Be teachable. Relax. Always let yourself grow through learning. Remember, you are capable. You just need the right mindset. A growth mindset is about thinking smarter, thinking bigger, never taking no for an answer. Even though the year is running to an end, there is an opportunity for you to re-strategize. A lot of us wonder, okay, now that the year is running to an end, how do I start? What do I do? Well, never mind. Your mindset is very important. That's it. And those are the game changers. Let us learn to think like the game changer. Game changers are innovative persons who refuse to take no. Failure is not an option in their thinking. Well, if you think that because all the things you plan to achieve this year has not pulled through, then you want to say, oh, you have failed. No, failure is not for you. Someone with a positive growth mindset uses feedback as data and uses it to launch forward to achieve greater. Every minute is data. Learn from it. Adjust your strategy in order for you to be able to achieve those things with discipline and consistency. I trust you. Keep going. Be relentless and let your mindset shift for something greater and not allowing failure or fear. Start today. Think growth. See you at the top. Before you speak, plan before you act. Accomplish your goals before it's too late. Time is very important. Most people move through life on autopilot, talking without thinking, acting without planning, and wondering why nothing changes. But if you want real progress, you must slow down and be intentional. Think before you speak. Plan before you act. Every decision you make is shaping your future, whether you realize it or not. Time won't wait for you. Opportunities won't pause for you. Your goals won't accomplish themselves. So, use your minutes wisely. Make your moves deliberately, because the difference between success and regret is how you spend the time you still have.
Thousand generations.
And that's why you need to hear this. A lot of people just like to talk without knowing what they're saying, or maybe they just like the sound of their voice. Well, you need to realize that talk is cheap, but the right actions are priceless. Before you make your next move, pause for a moment and look at your life. Ask yourself, are my actions leading me forward? Or am I just reacting to whatever comes my way? Too many people rush, hoping speed will save them. But speed without direction is chaos. The truth is, every breakthrough you are praying for, every level you want to reach, depends on one thing: intentional action. Success isn't built on impulse, it's built on clarity. When you slow down long enough to think, to plan, to analyze, you gain an advantage most people ignore. You stop moving blindly and start moving purposefully. And purpose movement, that's where transformation begins. So before you jump into your next decision, remember this. Don't ever act on impulse. Plan first, then think it through, and act the right way. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Use the moment you have and make it perfect by taking the right actions. Work effectively, and you will start to see fruit where you once saw frustration. God rested, not because he was tired, but because the work. Confront and disarm it. Disarm the fears that have kept you from moving forward. Understand one thing, that fear is a natural emotion that is not peculiar to only you, but people react to it differently. That's next. Follow whatever Christ has revealed to you in his words. Allow all about Christ be your focus, and you will find stillness that gives you clarity.
All my life you have been faithful every day. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Come on, sing again, all my life.
You can't build $1 million business with $1,000 mindset. Your growth growth of any kind begins right from inside of you, long before it shows, but it keeps you small. Inhibits growth. It inhibits creativity. And desires are hindered. Desires out with decision fatigue. You know, there are times when you just wake up and then you're like, oh my God, how do I start today's assignment? Where do I start from? No, but if you had planned earlier, like the night before, I'll give you steps as in speed to recover. But yesterday, for instance, is gone. There's nothing you can do. No amount of prayer or miracle can bring back yesterday. But God, in His mercy, can only give you those things you should have gotten yesterday, and then
3 things to remind yourself every single day. Number 1, not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to be a prisoner of your past. It's just a lesson, not a life sentence. And number 3, fog your people. When you forgive, you become free. And when you let go, you will start to grow, not the higher.
Trick is that over time, your confidence grows. Why? Because your brain already believes you can.
Reprogramming your brain isn't a one-time thing, it's by daily practice.
Usually comes based on consistent effort that you make on daily basis. Whenever you feel like giving up, quickly remember the stone cutter. Manage distractions utilizing time management techniques like the Pomodoro method. Set realistic goals and reward yourself for progress. No matter what you're facing today, remember this. Your current situation is not your final destination. God is not done with you yet. Do not forget, to him that is joined to the living, there is hope. Your time of change is here. Wait for it.
The door of progress shall be opened unto you. The door of greatness shall be opened unto you. The door of joy shall be opened unto you. The door of double blessing shall be opened unto you.
Some of us don't know what to do when we are under stress, or maybe we have some challenges that we cannot share with anyone. I know someone you can talk to who is always ready to hear you. And we call him in Yoruba, Eleti Baruye. Okay? He is the Lord, your maker. You can always confide in him. Tell him, empty your mind. Pour out your mind to him. Hannah did it. And she eventually got answers. So you too can practice talking to God morning, last thing in the night, and things like that. So that you will be able to get help. What do I mean by get help? We need the help of God in everything that we are doing, that we're here to do, that we aspire to do, to achieve, even in our lives. God is always there, is an ever-present God. Bible says so. He's a very, very present God, and is always on our side. You see, I do some videos, and then I see comments, and then I'll be like, where did this person come from? And then again, I quickly realize that, well, this person, of course, has a reason to have reacted that way. Then I said, let me do this video. This video is for you who is going through one challenge or the other, and there is nobody to share it with. I just want to tell you that you can start practicing talking to him. Get to know the Word of God and use the Word of God to talk to him, to pray about those things that you need, that you are facing. You see? So it's not okay to just go through as in bear whatever you are going through alone. You need God. We all need God who is able to help us. So I just want you to know right now that God is our helper, the ever-present helper. Able God, our able God. Yes, is Jehovah Shammah, is a very present God. All right. And what is he present for? Present to help you, physically help you by increasing your energy level, giving you abilities in your body. That you woke up today is not by your doing. All right? It's not by your doing, but he just decided to make it happen. Let us practice gratitude. It's not enough for you and I to just keep watching motivationals, to read motivationals and things like that. What is more important, maybe you read and then you watch, or you watch. The important thing is that you put into action whatever information you're able to gather. The doing part is very important. Okay, if you are told, okay, get off your couch, do this, do that, okay, so that you're able to get out of your comfort zone. It is very important that you just don't take it as mere words. Put action, let your action follow it. So you need to follow any advice, any information you're able to gather from motivational videos or any book that you're able to read. Because the essence of this information you gather is to make you to do and achieve your greatness, your desired aims and goals and objectives. So let us always be ready and be purposeful, be pushful in our endeavors. Let us always look forward to doing those things that will enable us to achieve greatness in life. Alright? So another thing I want us to know is that I have an ebook and I'm going to put the link in this video. It's about self-improvement, personal growth and development. Those are things, little things, little information that can help each and every one of us to move forward. So, every one of us need that encouragement in life. You and I need to be encouraged. And so I just package these things, these bits and pieces together to be able to encourage us in life so that we become smart adults and things like that. So it's for adults who are struggling. If you are busy struggling, if you are struggling, you are working on things, how to succeed in life, this book is for you. And it's a motivational book and it's an ebook downloadable at a small price for you. Alright, so I'm encouraging you guys to join in procuring it. Thank you very much. Until I come your way again with wonderful information, it's bye-bye. Thank you. Focus speaking to people with respect. The saying goes thus that respect begets respect. You will earn respect from people if you respect.
You can't treat God like a fast food restaurant and drive through and ask for what you want, get what you need, and leave him. You gotta walk with him, gotta talk with him, gotta spend time with him, gotta wake up in the morning with him, gotta wake up in the middle of the night, talk to him. I'm not saying you gotta be deep, but you should be talking to him more than Sunday morning and Wednesday night. He should hear from you every day. He should hear from you every night. You should be telling him thank you, and he ain't gave you nothing. Because the truth is, you can't be saved and say he ain't gave you nothing. He gave you hair, he gave you eyes, he gave you a nose, he gave you feet, he gave you teeth. There is nothing that you have that God didn't give to you.
In today's fast-paced world, it feels like saying yes to everything is best. But the truth is, it is very necessary at times where you have to say no.
What's the difference between email and Gmail? Email uses electricity, while Gmail uses generator.
Dissolve! It's all.
I finished that project. Is that supposed to be your new car? Oh, why don't you have a car right now? Or, what class are you now? Shouldn't you have finished college? Or, shouldn't you have... A helmet doesn't just protect the head. A helmet symbolizes determination, resilience, and the ability to face. It is quite normal to have negative thoughts, but what you do after having those negative thoughts is what matters. Do not dwell on those negative thoughts. Check, how has this picture a life filled with hope, possibilities, and new beginnings. Each act of forgiveness is a step toward healing and a brighter tomorrow.
I'm tired. No, let me sleep more.
I'm tired. No, let me sleep more.
I'm tired. No, let me sleep more.
You keep saying you're tired, but you're not. You are uninspired, and that's way more dangerous. You're not exhausted because you did too much. You are exhausted because you did too little of what sets your soul on fire. You are not burnt out. You are disconnected. You are disconnected from growth, from purpose, from passion. Do you remember when you even were excited just to try? How you were lit up at night? That version of you didn't die. You just stopped feeding it. It's not rest you need. It's alignment. Get up, move, create, do something. Do something other than lying down. Wake up. Get up, move, create again, learn. Because you don't need anything other than that you have to wake up, create again. You need to have your ginger back. Hello? Because the truth is, you don't need a reason to sleep. Rather, you need a reason to wake up. You need plenty reasons why you should be awake. Doing things, thinking, and things, creating. Do anything, do something. Start again, create, learn more. Wake up. But then also make time to rest. Okay, you need to always find time to unwind. Okay, always find time to declutter your mind, release stress. What if we could approach life's challenges with a little bit of protection, more protection? A helmet doesn't just protect the head. And engage in activities that contribute to you obtaining your own goal in life. Avoid engaging yourself in useless things that don't help to advance your goal. Think about the last time someone's kind words made a difference in your life. It's incredible how a few heartfelt words can provide comfort and support during tough times. Take time to reflect on your life. Check the direction your life is going, so that you'll be able to see how you can fix things, which area. Your brain is like a garden. What you dwell on affects your thinking and invariably affects the outcome of your actions. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your life. Think about it. The role of positive affirmations in our lives is for us to be able to will ourselves, psych ourselves, engineer our thoughts into positive thinking and staying positive. Your thoughts shape your reality indeed. You're welcome to another wonderful episode of this series, Rewire Your Mind for Growth. Points of discourse in this episode is how your thoughts create your life. We're also going to deal with practical steps on how to take control of your mind. So therefore, by the end of this video, you're going to understand why changing your thoughts and making it positive affects everything. For instance, in the face of fear, you tell yourself, I am strong, I can do this. You build confidence, you will yourself to be able to have that strong mindset, to be able to achieve that which you are proposing. Your thoughts lead to feelings, and feelings lead to actions, and then actions bring about the result. So severally, you must have heard where someone is told, stop thinking negative thoughts. Tell yourself, instead of saying I'm a failure or I can't do this, or tell yourself I can learn, I'm willing to learn. Let me tell you this very short story about two people. Both were told what they will become when they grow up. All right? One was told he is going to be successful when he grows up. The other person was told, don't bother, no matter what you do, you can never be successful. Okay, so years passed, they were growing up. Talking about mindsets, the one that was told he's going to be successful, what did he do? He told himself, well, since they said he was going to be successful, what does he need to do? He relaxed. He stopped trying. The other one that was told he should not bother about success because failure is his fate, refused to accept that. So growing up, he went far. He went into a far place and decided to work hard. He decided to learn a skill. He decided to start farming. He decided to learn a trade. Yes, he became successful. But the other one who was told he was going to be successful no matter what, who did not try, he did not make any effort because he was just told he was going to be successful. Famine came and hit the place where he was. And then he needed to start begging, he needed to sell everything he had, and he became poor. The other one that was told he was going to be poor no matter what he does became rich. He became successful. Why? Because when famine came, people started buying his products. What did we learn from that story? Mindset matters. Your thoughts produce the feelings, and feelings produce the outcome of your actions. What you tell yourself every day matters a lot because it determines your actions, which invariably determines the outcome. Your inner thoughts or inner dialogue is either your enemy or your ally. Take notice of any fear that crosses your mind, any fearful thoughts, and challenge it right away. Get rid of toxic thoughts, all those thoughts that tell you you can't do it, or are you better than those who have failed? Just challenge such thoughts. Don't entertain such toxic thoughts. Visualize the life you want. Always keep your focus and make sure that whatever is negative in your mind or that crosses your mind, you eradicate it right away. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Get rid of toxic environment and circle of friends. When you take control of the thoughts, your confidence rises. Your decisions improve. You handle setbacks better. Your mind then begins to work for you instead of against you. You begin to attract opportunities. Remember, it's actually not about being perfect in thinking. Rather, it's about training your mind to think the positive. Therefore, endeavor to train your mind to think the positive daily. Growth is a process, not an event. If this video inspired you, like it, comment, share it with someone who needs it. If you're yet to subscribe to ChristyNuga Motivation, go ahead and do that. Turn on the notification button so that whenever there is any new video on mindset growth or mindset coaching, you will be the first one to see it. Comment, I choose empowering thoughts. I'll see you in the comments. I read every comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode, episode 3, Overcoming Fear, Doubt, and Limiting Beliefs. Your mind is very powerful. When you control your thoughts, you control your life. You choose the direction for your life to follow. Yesterday, a friend of mine that went to school together called me, and then we were discussing, and she was just calling to find out just for updates, so that we give each other updates. We usually do that once in a while when we've not had time for girls' night out. And then she was just asking, she said, well, this thought has been bothering her, that she was just thinking, remembering all those times when we were youths and all that. Now, looking at the children, grown up, and all sort of things happening. And then she said, Christy, where did all the time go to? Where is all the time? Where did all that time vanish to? Well, okay, so after the call, I was actually thinking, where did all the time go to? Back then, we were full of activities, we were full of fun, and everybody was happy. But then now, finding out that one of us is having health challenges, and we've been praying about it and all that. So, okay, this gave me this idea to create this video, talking about, maybe just to ask you guys, if you are the type that has been wondering where all the time went to, yeah, you need this video, watch it. Watch it, and you find out. Stay with me to the end. I'll give you 3 proven hacks that top performers usually make use of to maximize their time and energy. Come on, let's be real. Productivity is not about working hard. Rather, it's about working smarter. Well, most people usually waste time on distractions, on multitasking, on tasks that really don't move the needle. Well, the key to real productivity is focus and energy management, not just long hours. Remember this: busy does not equal productive. First, use the 80-20 rule that is referred to as the Pareto principle. The Pareto principle says that 80% of your results do come from 20% of your actions. Therefore, instead of trying to do everything, I recommend that you focus on those tasks that yield the biggest results. So, ask yourself right now, what is that one thing that I can do that will make everything that I have to do easier, and some things unnecessary? When you start your day that way, you are most likely to see the results multiplying. When you start with asking yourself, what you have to do in order to get bigger results that will make your job easier. By the time you are able to get the answer to this and you start that way, you will see that your results, the outcomes, your productivity increases. It begins to multiply. Second point I want to share with you, make use of time blocking. This means scheduling your most important tasks into specific time slots, protecting your time like gold. During this period of time blocking, practice deep work. No notifications, no multitasking, just pure focus and work. Hey, did you know that research has shown that switching tasks can cost you up to 40% of your productivity? That is almost half of your day gone, wasted. Stay in flow and you'll finish hours of work in minutes. In case you never noticed, that productivity isn't just about time, it's also about energy. Okay, look at it this way. Here's the truth. A tired mind works slowly, but a sharp, energized mind can do wonders. Try this. Take short breaks every 60 to 90 minutes. Drink water. Eat food. Refuel your body with healthy foods. Use movement. Quick walks, stretch, or even breathing exercises. All this in order to reset your brain. When you manage your energy, your productivity skyrockets. Start your day with the hardest task you have for that day. What Brian Tracy calls eating the frog. Once you are able to tackle the most difficult task for the day, the rest of the day feels easier and you are able to carry momentum forward. In summary, prioritize what truly matters. Protect your time with deep work. Use your energy like a pro that you are. Do this. You will not only be able to achieve more, but you will achieve more in less time, with less stress. If this video has helped you, if you have found any usefulness for this video, if you've been able to gain one or two things, give it a like, comment, let me know your comment, your take on this. Share it with a friend who needs a productivity boost. Subscribe for more personal motivation every week. Comment below, which productivity secrets are you going to start making use of from today, from right now, until I come your way again with yet another wonderful, fantastic motivation under personal growth, personal development. It's a wrap for right now. Bye. Keep watching Tiana's World. Thank you very much. Are you tired of feeling that your efforts are going nowhere? It's time to stop beating the air and start making every of your efforts count. You're watching Tiana's World. Think about athletes. They don't just train hard, they train smart. Whether they're running, swimming, or competing in any sports, they always aim at hitting their targets and purpose. They focus on precision, technique, and strategy. Every drop of sweat, every ounce of energy is focused at clear goals. Every drop of sweat, every ounce of energy is focused and directed at clear goals. Now imagine applying that same mindset, like those of the athletes, to your own life. Let each task, no matter how small, be a stepping stone towards achieving your bigger dreams. Do remember that it's not about the quantity of your efforts. It's about the quality. It's about the quality of what you do. It's about the quality, the clarity of purpose and precision. About getting busy here and there, all that, being everywhere, people see you everywhere. No, it's about clarity and precision of purpose. Remember. Therefore, I charge you to channel your energy into efforts that will give you actionable, real results. Advance. Remember, be a wise spender. Do not go above your limits. Do not go beyond your capacity. Remember that there are still days, months after Christmas, after the New Year celebrations. Remember your family, still there. They're going to need money, and schools will soon resume immediately after the celebrations in January. I'm talking about in Nigeria, for instance. But all over the world, whatever you do in this festive period, do it with precision. Do it with clarity of mind. Do it with cheerfulness. Do it for the purpose of charity. Do it and make somebody smile. Thank you. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, do well to do so. Until I come your way again with another wonderful video. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.